This conference will now be recorded.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have approval of the January 2nd meeting minutes when we did the resolutions for the vice chair and chair and the meeting resolutions, adopting the guidelines for public participation, consider resolution 3, which was travel and per diem, and the resolution appointing commissioners to the two county boards and committees.
I'll make a motion to approve with the correction on resolution number 2 with the date.
Right.
I second the motion.
Then moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say aye. Okay. Item number 1, consider the appointment of Heather Erickson for the Pend Oreille County representative in the Fair Board to fill out the position vacated by Aaron Finger with an expiration date of 12/31/2025.
Make a motion.
Recommended by the board.
Yeah, recommended by the board.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Consider the purchase of 2 new 6120E John Deere tractors to mow the road ditches. Quote was used from Sourcewell. Total purchase price of $173,230.82, less the trade-in of the 2 existing 6115D tractors that have a trade-in value of $36,500 for a net purchase price of $136,730.82. This quote's from Frontline Ag and Conrad. If purchase is approved, the funding would come out of the road fund, 2110.
The only thing on that is, I guess Lloyd could put them on public surplus and see if he could get more for them as trade-ins. If he don't, he can still trade them in. He'd just put the minimum.
Do we need them? I mean,
No.
necessary that we have to I mean, just asking.
What's that?
The old ones were,
2 new ones.
Yeah.
the old ones were broke down quite a bit this last fall.
Last
Yeah.
couple of years.
The last couple of years, yeah.
These are.
And these are, what are they, 12 years old?
Yeah.
Well, I like your idea, Terry. Try in the public surplus first, just to see.
Right. I'll just have Lloyd put them on for those prices,
And if
so you get at least that, so they can't buy them for something cheaper, you know. And then if we don't get a bid on them, then he can just still trade them in.
we have it in the budget, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that amount per tractor and is the trade-in per
The
tractor?
No.
Or is that?
the trade is, yeah, it's broke down on this, on the quote.
So is it 173,000 per?
No,
Okay, that's for 2.
yeah, that's for
Okay.
2. And the trade-in is for 2 tractors too. The 36,500 is for 2 tractors, because one was 20,250 and the other one was 16,250. Or I can give you this if you need it. Make a copy of it.
So your motion is to have Lloyd advertise them on public surplus first, and if the price isn't good, then use that trade-in price.
Right. Yeah, that's my
My
motion.
motion.
Yeah.
Your motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I second the
Just like-
motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say. Number 3, discussion on clothing allowance for county employees.
I don't know, that was brought up Lloyd wanted me to ask because I think it went from 50 to $75, but the guys said boots are so expensive anymore for some of that stuff, so I don't know, I just brought
So
it
it's
up.
not really county employees, it's road employees?
And I don't know who gets the clothing
Well, that would be
allowances.
the question. I don't know who.
The
all
road
gets it.
department gets $75 for boots. The sheriff's office is much larger sum of money. I can't even tell you exactly right now
Right.
that they get twice a year for their clothing allowance.
It was
And they're the
local.
only ones, to my knowledge, that get clothing allowance. So it's just two departments, not the county.
And they get it one time a year.
The road department?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it's one time. I believe
The-
it is.
And the reason that they get a clothing allowance is because in their job, they're required to have steel-toed boots. So it's their special shoes that they.
Yeah, nobody else is
No,
required.
we don't, I don't.
No, I'm not
have a
arguing
problem
that.
with
Right.
I'm just arguing it says county
You're right, yeah, I know, that's,
employees. That's
maybe we
everybody.
should, yeah, right.
Uh,
And maybe we should, well, if we make a
we can
motion
just
or
change it
something.
for road
Road
department employees.
And you might wanna say
For
boots.
safety.
When you say clothing, are you talking about
Right.
Yeah.
gloves and coats and hats?
Well, I don't know what it's called. Is
A
it
boot allowance.
It's a
is it
boot
boot
allowance.
allowance? Okay, yeah, that's what it should be then. Yeah.
And what did you
Yeah.
propose to raise it to?
I don't know. It's up.
Boots are, do you know what the sheriff's office is all closed because it's all special clothes and stuff. Do they have a special boot one? No, it's.
Well,
they're
then
all
Tyler
clothes.
Forms, he changed that too. didn't
He changed it
Um,
back to coming out of claims instead of their payroll. So now we'll have to send them, instead of them paying taxes on it when they get paid it, then they're going to have to pay taxes on it later with a 1099.
Oh,
When it's over $600 in
Oh.
a year. And your new deputies, I think it's 1,100 or 1,200 when they start.
Oh.
And then I believe that it's 240 twice a year,
well, the boots,
January and July.
aren't they closer to 150 a year? And that's cheap pair of boots,
Do they repair every year?
most likely.
Yeah, roughly anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
you could very easily. I'd make a motion to up the boot allowance for the road department to $150.
Is that per year?
Yeah, once per year, once annually. Is there a specific month that they get it?
Yes.
At the same time, I guess.
And I think it's just once a year. I'd have to look back. For some reason, 2 is hitting my mind already.
What is it?
Some reason twice is hitting my mind, but I don't know if that's true.
Well, let me look up
So look up Lloyd.
Lloyd.
Look up Jeff Jackson,
Okay.
because he doesn't have any other claims. The sheriff's office is
They're
definitely twice a
different,
year.
yeah.
Theirs is twice
Yeah.
a year.
Oh,
It's only once a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
$75.
what month was that? Does it say?
April?
I guess whatever you think for the month.
Well, whatever they already do.
It's
Yeah.
April, it's been April of every year.
Okay,
Whatever they already
Yeah.
do. Kayla brings those claims over.
okay. So the same month for your
Yeah.
motion?
Yep. In April.
It's been moved. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded, raise the boot allowance for the road department employees to $150 a year, once a year. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Number four, item number four, discussion on gravel pits, Toole County gravel pits, the availability of residents to purchase gravel, possibility of contracting with residents for hauling gravel on roads and just a discussion on gravel pits, I guess. So,
I mean, it's been brought up in the past, I guess, you know, some people wanted to get gravel, but with Brian crushing out of that, I mean, I don't think we should sell any gravel.
I personally don't think we should sell any at all, just because we have a hard time getting it ourselves. If you sell it to one, you better be able to sell it to anybody and their brother that asks.
Right.
And is this last sentence meaning you possibility of contracting with residents for hauling gravel for county roads? Are you talking about having people hauling the gravel for the county, or are you talking about the county hauling the gravel for the people?
Well, there's two issues here. One is people wanting to buy gravel from the county, which, yeah, I don't think we should. I mean, I'm with Mary Ann that I don't think we should let them. If they want to buy gravel, they can buy it from Brian, who's a private contractor there in the pit. But the other one is that residents from the county want to haul gravel for the county
on county roads.
on county roads.
So they would
And-
have, and we would pay them to do that, so they'd all have to be contract employees and contract with us to do that.
Well, no, that's
That's the discussion.
yeah,
That's
Whether
the
we want
legal.
it either,
That's the legality.
we're looking at right.
right.
I'm gonna
If-
say no. For a couple of reasons. So they go get the gravel to put on county roads. What county roads are they gonna put in? Their own? Into their private driveway? I just,
Don't they have to be certified to even be in the gravel pit?
I don't know.
I think they have to be
Yeah.
certified to be in the gravel pit with, what is it? OSHA
yeah.
mining something?
And who's gonna monitor who goes in there and out?
Well, I mean,
I don't
it's,
know, you can vote for it, I don't vote against it.
In the past, Lloyd has let
I know,
people haul, they haul without any compensation, no. They just do it. They pay for their driver, their truck, they pay for the fuel and everything, and the county loads their trucks and they haul with the county trucks onto county roads, wherever the county.
And
So,
whose liability is that
Yeah.
if something happens?
and that's, I don't,
Without them contracting with us and having a contractor's license, that puts all the liability onto the county.
so that's the question, I guess.
right.
Is what,
That's why we're bringing it up because it's been done in the past. But should it be done?
Mm-mm.
and if
well,
it
I
is,
personally
how?
don't think so. Just because I said all my reasons.
Yeah.
Well, and I know anybody going into the pit is supposed to have that training of whatever sort,
Yeah.
because that was a big deal with a few
Pretty
years
soon,
back.
people will get wind of that and they'll just, and
Yeah.
everybody else think, oh yeah, he must be one of those contractors.
So
I had
do
my brother-in-law do it for me.
I got some gravel, but I'm gonna have the county come and spread it. Oh my God.
I'm gonna-
It's never been done on private roads and stuff that I know of. It's always county roads. I mean, it just helps. In the past, from what I understand, it just helps the county get more ground, more done on the county road in a shorter period of time. But that's,
so. Yeah. It sounds like the consensus is just not to do either one, not to sow gravel and not to let other
And if
people
they
haul.
do it
other
wrong,
than-
guess who gets chewed out?
okay.
I don't know, you guys can vote for it,
So-
I vote against it.
I just think the legality of it would be a question.
Yeah.
So we,
No, it's just guidance
yeah,
to tell Lloyd basically
right.
that
Right.
we're not going to let him do it. I mean, that's why we're talking about it.
Right.
That's the way I look at it. It's not that.
Then this way we can actually pass it down, because it was on an agenda.
Right.
Saying that we
Right.
voted not to do that.
That we talked about it, yeah,
And we at
and
least
decided not
talked
to do
about
it,
it.
right? Because I mean, I've heard of it being done in the past, and I didn't know if there was rules on it or not. So
So I guess what we do is,
I'll
I'll
just
make a
tell Lloyd.
motion that to do it, and you second, and then we all vote against it.
Or we could just,
Or since it's just discussion.
Discussion, we just
Oh,
decide
it's
not,
just discussion.
just
Oh,
decide not to do it, yeah.
yep.
yeah.
I thought it
Decided by
said
the,
approve it. Okay,
no,
Commission decided against this.
yeah,
yes.
concealing gravel and letting residents haul
Well,
gravel.
that's me, is
on-
all, I don't know, are you?
No, I'm saying,
How about you, Terry?
I don't think we should probably sell the gravel. I don't know if the county doesn't have employees and enough trucks to run to actually do a decent job of graveling roads.
then I think Lloyd has to come back and give us,
If we could,
see why he thinks he can do it.
yeah, if we could do it legally with contracting or something like that, I wouldn't have a problem with running with as long as Lloyd had them, certified to go in the pit and whatever they needed to be doing.
Right, but that's
But
Lloyd's job.
yeah, that's the only reason I would. It just seems like he doesn't have enough employees, and he can't get gravel out on the roads in a timely manner. And if contracting with someone would be as cheap, or it wouldn't be like contracting with an actual gravel hauler that would charge. It would cost the county a lot of money. But if farmers want gravel around the county roads around their areas, and they're willing to do that, but I don't know whether you can contract with them like that to do that. So
Unless, yeah.
that's my only point on that.
So what do you want me to write here?
I guess Terry and I say no on both.
Right.
And Terry Tomshak says no on that first one, yes on the second. And further discussion will be held with Lloyd on this matter.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Maybe you're not quite ready yet.
No, that's fine.
Okay, item number 5, consider going out for bid on 2 new graders to replace older graders. This will be for the next budget year funding. The RFP and the proof of publication has been done by Sourcewell, contract number 011723. Each year we go out. We've been getting the graders on a rotation of trading them every 2 graders every 3 years. And this will be the last year that we have graders older than 3 years old.
Yeah, we're just trying to get back on the rotation basis.
Right. And it would have to be after, it'd be the fiscal year of 25 when we buy these, right?
25,
July.
26.
Yeah,
26. This
26.
is fine.
25, 26, yeah.
Yeah. So,
And I know John Deere's come up and done it, but I think Cat is just looking at them, starting to look at the 2 trade-ins and stuff. So I guess once we get them, we'll get them from Lloyd and see what they are and decide after that.
right. So, I have a motion to consider going out for bid on those.
Do we need a motion for that?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to consider going out to bid for 2 new graders, the 25-26 fiscal year.
I'll second it.
Been moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same. Any other business for the meeting? We'll stand up.
Make a
Adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Did you redo that one resolution with the date thing?
Well, I couldn't find it.
We
I
whited
have
it
on
out
my
here.
computer.
Oh, okay, is that what you did? Okay.
Because
I was gonna print off that first page. You know when you have 80,000 resolutions in there?
Yeah, yeah. When you guys buy these graders and stuff,